Hey guys, welcome back to our scenes. So in today's video, we are going to learn to solve problems of light chapter. This particular video is actually a continuation of the part 1 video where I have already discussed about sign conventions for both the mirror types as well as both the spherical lens types. So if you have not checked it out, just go check it out first and then you can just follow up in this particular video because sign conventions are very important. So starting with, we'll just start with a simple problem and then we'll go for the further ones. First, the simple 1 mark problem is finding the power of a convex, concave or a convex lens, whichever lens is given to you. Okay, so I'll just do, this is a 1 mark problem. So I need to find the power of a concave lens, okay, whose focal length is given to me. Focal length is 2 meter. Now, whenever you're finding power, just a quick reminder that you need to check that your focal length has to be in meter. If it is not in meter, then your answer will be completely wrong. If it is in centimeter, please convert it into meter and then go for solving. Otherwise, it will be wrong. So now, this much is given to me, 2 meters. Now I need to know whether this is supposed to be minus or plus. So this is, as they have given here, concave lens. Focal length of concave lens is minus, right? So I'll just put it as a minus. Now according to the power formula, P is equal to 1 upon F. So my P is going to be 1 upon minus 2. So half is nothing but 0.5 minus plus minus, and the unit of power of lens is diopter. So D. This is my particular answer. This is a 1 mark problem, damn easy problem. This might be asked even in 2 marks or 3 marks combined with other questions. So that was for the power. Next we are going to solve for convex mirror, the 14th one. So you just go on writing down the given values as we start reading the question, because that is the best way to solve the problem. So an object 5 centimeter in length. So 5 centimeter in length means the height of the object. Height of the object is denoted as h. So that is, the value is 5 centimeter. 5.0 and 5 centimeter is same. Is placed at a distance of 20 centimeter in front of convex mirror. So see here, the distance is placed at a distance of 20 centimeter in front of convex mirror. That means we are talking about the object being placed. So object distance is u given is 20 centimeter. Now as I said, see here, sign conventions I have not put. I'll just come to that later. I'll just write the values for now. Next given to me is radius of curvature. Radius of curvature is denoted as capital R, and that is over here 30 centimeter. I need to find the position of the image. Position of the image is nothing but I need to find the image distance. Then I need to find the nature and size of the image. Size of the image means height of the image. Nature, as we go on following now, we'll come to know. Now, as you can see here, so what about the sign conventions? As I said, height of the object is always positive. There is no doubt with that. Similarly, object's distance is always negative. Talking about radius of curvature, now just see here, we are talking about convex mirror. Right? We are talking about mirror here, and that too convex. So if we are talking about convex mirror, as I have shown you in the tabular column, convex mirror, see here, focal length is supposed to be positive. Now what is this radius of curvature? So if I have to show you what is radius of curvature, then okay, so this is my convex mirror, this is my radius of curvature, and this principal focus is always in the center of radius of curvature. That means focal length is half of radius of curvature. Okay, so going on further for solving, all the things are given to me. Okay, since this is mirror, I need to use the mirror formula. My mirror formula is nothing but 1 upon F is equal to 1 upon V upon 1 upon U. So 1 upon F is equal to 1 upon V plus 1 upon U. Now before solving this here, I need to find V. U is given to me, F is not given to me. So two things are what I don't know. So V, anyhow I need to find. F I'll just find it through R. So how can I find it? So see here, F is nothing but half of R. This, as I said, is supposed to be positive. So 30 plus 30 upon 2 is going to be give me 15 plus 15 centimeter. So I have got F, I have got U, I need to find V. I'm just going to go on putting the values along with its sign. So 1 upon F is nothing but plus 15 for me. 1 upon V I don't know, I need to find, I'll just keep it as it is, plus 1 upon U. My U value is minus 20. Always when there is a minus sign, take care that you are placing it inside the bracket. Solving further, I'll just leave this plus sign. 1 upon 15 is equal to 1 upon V. Now I'll just remove this bracket, plus minus 1 upon 20. Now to keep it simpler, I'll just keep this here and this I'll bring on this side. 1 upon 15 minus 120, when it comes over here, it becomes plus 1 by 20 is equal to 1 upon V. Now 15 and 20, I need to take the LCM. 15, 20, both comes in table 5. 5 3s are 15, 5 4s are 20. Now as you can see here, this is a prime number. So 2 2s are 4. This will be kept as it is. 3 1s are 3, 2 as it is, 2 1s are 2. 5 2s are 10, 10 3s are 30, 30 2s are 60. So my LCM is going to be 60 upon 60. 15, how much is 60? 15 4s are. So 4 1s are 4 plus 20, 3s are 60. This 3 I'll multiply at the top. 3 1s are 3 is equal to 1 upon V. So 4 plus 3 is nothing but 7 upon 60. That is nothing but 1 upon V. As you can see here, I have got a fraction which is, difficult to, cancel. I'll just simplify it because I need, in the denominator, I need a proper number. At the top, I want 1. 7 1s are 7. 7. 7 4s are 28. 7 5s are 35. 7 6s are 42. 7 8s are 56. So 56 means 4 are remaining over here. So that's going to be 40. Since I don't have any number over here. 7 5s are 35. Again 5 will be remaining. 7, that means 50. 7 6s are 42. Sorry, 7 7s are 49. I'm getting. So it's 1 upon 57. As you can see, this is again reciprocal. I'll just, split it. So V is going to be 8.57. Since this numeral, it's almost, this 57 means it's almost near to 6. So I'll just estimate it and make it 8.6 centimeter. Since everything is centimeter, I'll keep it in centimeter. So my V value is found now. Other thing what I need to find is height of the image as well as the nature. Now for finding height of the image, I can just go for the magnification part. So magnification of mirror is nothing but h dash upon h. This is also equal to minus V upon U. So I'll just leave this. I'll just utilize this and start solving. Height of the image is not given to me. I need to find it. Height of the object was given as plus 5. That is equal to this minus, and I'll keep as it is. V, just now see there we didn't get any sign over here. That means this is positive. Okay. So don't worry. If it's supposed to be negative, while solving only you're going to get negative. So my V is nothing but plus 8.6 upon my U value minus 20. So now h dash is equal to, see here this minus plus minus 8.6. This is going to come over here into 5 upon minus 20. This, sorry, okay. So I've just, see here, this 5 I have brought over here on this side, minus plus minus 8.6. This 5 has come to this side. Then this minus 20 open. This minus minus gets cancelled. So now 5 1s are 5, 5 4s are 20, 4 1s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 4 1s are 4. Again, I'll be having 2, so it's going to be 20, 4 5s are 20. So this is approximately nearby 2.2. Since we are calculating everything in centimeter, so this is also going to be in centimeter. Now comparing, see here, h dash or the height of the image is 2.2 centimeter, whereas the height of the object is 5 centimeter. So height of the object is more than height of the image. That means it is diminished. Okay, now next thing we need to decide whether it's virtual and erect or real and inverted. So always convex mirror is going to give you virtual and erect. How can you decide this? Now if you're wondering, if you don't remember this, what to do? See the height of the image. Your height of the image, if it is positive, it is virtual and erect. If height of the image is negative, this has to be real and inverted. Now after solving, see, when we are not going to put this on our own, but after solving the entire thing, if at all we get minus along with the solving part, then it is real and inverted. Since I didn't get minus, so this is supposed to be plus, hence it is virtual and erect. Now solving for the next question, 15th one from page number 96. Object of size 7 centimeter. So they have given me the object size. Object size is denoted, that height is denoted as h, and that is 7 centimeter. Is placed at 27 centimeter in front of concave mirror. So we are talking about concave mirror here. And they have told me that the object is placed at 27 centimeter. That means my object distance is 27 centimeter. Since object distance is always negative, I'll write a negative, and height of the image is height of the object is always positive, I'll write it as plus. Of a concave mirror of focal length 18 centimeter. So now focal length is given to me 18 centimeter. So regarding concave mirror, focal length, if you observe, it is always, as I have given in the previous table, you can just check it. It is towards my left side, hence it is supposed to be negative. Then, at what distance from the mirror should a screen be placed so that a sharp focused image can be obtained? So see here they are indirectly asking you the image distance. You will get a sharp image only when you are keeping the screen at the correct position where the image is supposed to be formed. So don't get confused when such kind of question they are asking. It is directly nothing but you are supposed to find the image distance. Next, find the size of and nature of the image. We need to find the size of the image, that is supposed to be h dash, as well as nature, that is always being asked. Okay, so as I can see here, the first thing what you need as you are moving forward, you need to check whether it's a mirror or a lens. So if it is mirror, use mirror formula. If it is lens, we are supposed to use lens formula. Since this is mirror, I need to start using my mirror formula, that is nothing but 1 upon f is equal to 1 upon v plus 1 upon u. I'll put the values here along with the sign conventions. Take care here. My f is minus 18 is equal to, I need to find v, so v as it is, plus 1 upon u. My u is minus 27. As I told, when it is minus, always place it inside the bracket. Now solving, minus 18 is equal to 1 upon v plus minus 1 upon 27. I'll bring all the numerical values now to one side and keep the alphabet on this side itself. I'll keep this here, this part I'll bring over here. 1 upon minus 18, minus will come over here, it will become plus 1 upon 27 is equal to 1 upon v. Now 18 and 27, I need to take LCM. 18 and 27 both are commonly seen in table 3. 3 6 are 18, 3 9 are 27, 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9, 2 1s are 2, 3 as it is, 3 1s are 3. So 3 3s are 9, 9 2s are 18, 18 3s are is 56, right? Or 54. 3 3s are 9, 9 2s are 18, 18 3s are 54. So it's going to be 54. I'll keep this v as it is. I'll just take the signs along. Okay, so here it's supposed to be minus 18. How much is 54? 18 3 is 54, right? So multiplying the upper part with 3, so 1 3 is 3 plus 27. How much is 54 now? So 27 2 is 54, so I'll be multiplying the upper part with 2. Solving further, minus 3 plus 2, obviously I need to subtract, I'll get 1. sign of the greater number, that is minus 1 upon 54 is equal to 1 upon V. So reciprocal V is nothing but 54 minus plus minus 54 centimeter. I have found my images. I need to place my screen at exactly 54 centimeter. See here, this minus is just showing you the direction. Minus means on this side at approximately 54 centimeter. If you place the screen, you're going to get the image. That is what this minus and plus signs over here indicate. Next, what I need to find is height of the image. Again, the same thing. For the mirror, my magnification formula is h dash upon h is equal to minus v upon u. I'll just put the values of whatever I know in this formula. H dash I need to find. H given to me is plus 7 centimeter. So plus 7 is equal to minus common. My V value is, see here, this minus is different, this minus is different. Whatever minus I have written here is a part of this formula. Now V is entirely with this. So inside bracket my V is minus 54. This is this minus, this is of V. So never neglect this minus because you have already written over here. This is the common mistakes what students do. Upon U. My U is minus 27. Again minus. So again inside bracket minus 27. Now as you can see over here, see minus minus minus. So 3 minus I'm having over here. I'll just cut one minus of this and this. Minus minus cancelled. 27 ones are 27 twos are. See here, one minus is still over here. Okay, so h dash is equal to minus 2. See here, this minus and 2 into this 7 is going to come over here. So h dash is going to be 7 twos are 14 minus plus minus. And since we are already dealing with centimeters, so this is centimeter. So my height of the image is minus 14 centimeter. Now see here, what has happened to the image? Height of the object is 7 centimeter. Height of the image is 14 centimeter. Don't see the minus and plus. That is just showing whether it's above the axis or below the axis. So that means 7 and 14. 7 is half of this. That means if this is the height of the object, this is the height of the image. So my image is enlarged. Now see at this minus, whether this one is minus or plus. As I said before, if the height of the image is minus, then it is real and inverted. If it is plus, it is virtual and erect. So this is real and inverted. That's it for this one. Okay, so we have finished solving for both the types of spherical mirrors. Next, we are going to go for the lens type. So first starting with the concave lens, a problem for the concave lens, 11th problem. So as usual, we're just going to go on reading out and writing down what is given to us. See here, if you're not able to solve the problem also, at least try to attempt down the given things and all, because it is the best thing to at least help you score a little marks. A concave lens of focal length 15 centimeter. Focal length is given to me 15 centimeter. Now focal length of concave lens is on my left side. So this one is supposed to be minus. Okay, then next forms an image at 10 centimeter from the lens. So image is given, not my object. Image distance is at 10 centimeter from the lens. Now in concave lens, both object, image, focal and everything is on my left side. So hence my image distance is also minus. Next, how far is the object placed from the lens? Now they're asking you where is the object placed. So that means I need to find my object distance, that is u. Moreover, they're asking you to draw the ray diagram. Now regarding drawing the ray diagram, I have already explained in my previous videos. You can just go check on my page, and if you want, I'll just give a link here in case if you need it. I'll just leave it in the description box. Okay, how to draw a diagram, a ray diagram for whichever kind it is, I have explained everything in detail. You can just go check it. Okay, now let's get started with this one. See, as I said, first thing what you need to do is you need to check whether a lens is given or a mirror is given. So a lens is given here, so I need to use my lens formula, which is exactly same as your mirror formula with just a difference of one sign. 1 upon f, 1 upon v, 1 upon u. But instead of plus, I need to write here minus. Solving, as I said, take along with the sign. So my f is minus 15 upon is equal to 1 upon v. My v is given to me and that is minus 10 minus 1 upon u. Now, as usual, to solve it, what we are going to do is we are going to change the alphabet part and the numerical part. I'll bring this over here and this over here. This two will interchange its places. So when minus 1 upon u comes over here, it becomes plus. So I'll not write it, is equal to, I already have here 1 upon minus 10. This, when it comes over here, it will become, see, it has a minus here, it's going to be plus. Now, see, my denominators are different, so I'm going to take an LCM of it. 10, 15, 5 2s are 10, 5 3s are 15, prime numbers, 5 2s are 10, 10 3s are is 30. So 1 upon u is equal to, my LCM is 30. This minus will come over here, minus plus minus here. 10, 3s are 30, so this is also multiplying with 3, 3 plus 15, 2s are 30, so multiplying with 2, 2. See, this I'm doing just to show you, okay, because normally students, even if they know, they'll make mistakes, so you just don't write it while solving here, you just go on. If you are actually getting confused, use a pencil over here. 1 upon u minus 3 plus 2 is nothing but, I need to subtract it, so it's going to be 1. 3 minus 2 is 1, but sign of the greater number, 130. So now my u is nothing but, see here, I have reciprocal denominators in the numerator in the denominator. So this also will happen the same. 30 will come in the numerator part and it will get its minus. So this is my answer. So now let's talk about my next question, that is for convex lens. A real tricky question, very small answer but tricky one. So here they have given me a convex lens form a real and inverted image of a needle at a distance of 50 centimeter. So my image distance they have given me, it is 50 centimeter. Since this is convex lens, my image is on the right side, so it's plus. Next, where is the needle placed in front of the convex lens? I need to find my image distance, sorry, object distance. And they have given me a condition here, if the image is equal to the size of the object. My size of the object and size of the image is same. So I need to find, if this is the condition, what will be the position of u, or what will be my position of my object, that I need to find. Other than that, I also need to find the power of the lens. Okay, so we'll come to power later. First we'll solve this mystery. Now if I have to explain you regarding your convex lens, you will get a same sized object and image only when your object is at 2f1, your image will be formed at 2f2. That means this distance and this distance will be same, just that this is going to be minus and this is going to be plus. So you can also check it in your table given to you on page number 88. See here the third one, when the object is at 2f1, image will also be at 2f2 with same size. Now what is this 2f1 and 2f2? It is actually the radius of curvature. Okay, so this is 2f1 na? Half of this is the focal length, so I mean your principal focus. Same thing on this side. So here I came to know that my object is also at 50 centimeter away from my lens, but on the opposite side, so it is minus. Reason you can write down, because so and so your C case you can just write it, because you'll get it only when your object is at 2f1 and your image will be at 2f. So now solving for power. So as I know, my power formula is 1 upon f, but f value is not given to me. So I'll first try to find f, which is nothing but r upon 2. Since I said in this case your r is nothing but same as your object and image distance, so I'll take that as 50 centimeter. 50 upon 2. Since my focal length is on the right side, it's going to be plus 2 1s are 2 25s are. So it is plus 25 centimeter. Now if you remember, I have already told you that for finding power, your focal length is supposed to be in terms of meters and not centimeter. So I'll just try to convert this into meters. So centimeter to meter, when you're converting something which is smaller to bigger, you're supposed to divide it. So 25 upon 100 will give me 0.25 meters plus. So this value I'm going to put over here, P is equal to 1 upon 0.25. Solving now, dividing this, if I have to remove the point over here, so this is going to be 100 upon 25. 25 1s are 25 4s are My P is 4D. That's it. Hope you have understood. In case if you have any doubt related to anything, related to your problems and all, you can just leave a comment and I'll just try and get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.